Good morning. Today is the day for our trash pickup on the street. And I looked inside just to make sure, because sometimes I'm a little eager and they haven't emptied it yet. But sure enough, it's empty now. And it made me grateful, right? Thank you for picking up my trash. I live in a country where trash pickup is pretty regular, and therefore my life is a lot less complicated because somebody does the work of trash pickup. In my yard, I've got a grape vine that grows every year, and it's full and lush this year. And the first year that it really started to bear fruit, it was so amazing to me as I was looking underneath the branches, underneath these big lush leaves, and saw the first cluster of grapes forming. But what was striking to me is that this grape cluster was not hanging downward with the single grape at the bottom. It was standing upright with the single grape at the top. It looked like a pine tree. And I thought to myself, it's not supposed to be this way. In my mind and in my imagination and everything I've ever seen before, grapes hang downward. So regular trash pickup is the way it's supposed to be. Pandemic and isolation is not the way it's supposed to be, nor grape clusters. And I think sometimes in our lives, we get so regulated. We have a routine. Things happen when they happen on purpose. We systematically approach our day, methodically ticking off boxes, and half of it we do without even thinking, right? Because that's what allows our brain to rest. It goes into automatic pilot. But how much occurs that we're not even paying attention to? And this year, we've definitely paid attention to different things. We've been aware of when things have not worked according to plan. In some cases, it's been super frustrating. Other times, it just makes us stand back and go, huh? What? And it's only in retrospect, when we look back at the way things should be going, that we see the gap, right? And I think that's important in our spiritual life. Do I have an expectation that God is on regular delivery for me, just like picking up the trash? Does God have a role in my life where I have certain demands of God, certain expectations that need to be on system, routine, regular? Because we know for a fact, if we look at creation, that there is a routine, but it's not always predictable. That's the key for us. God is present, but not always predictable. So what happens in that unpredictability? We can get anxious, we can get nervous, or we can take a deep breath and know that the divine has you in God's care. All will be well. Even when things are not working according to schedule, when people are not responding in the way they should be responding, when your own life is not following the pattern and trajectory that you really expected it to follow, let go. Pray to God for the help to let go. If I can't let go on my own, dear God, help me let go, because I know that I need to. Take a deep breath. Surrender the control, of which you have none, right? And see if there's something mysteriously wonderful happening at the heart of this unpredictability. What can I learn from that? Is it a lesson that I should take forward into the day and into the week? Most likely, the answer is yes.